Well. But the Ray Rabon, I was doing a national Fix-It League yesterday. Week 14. The Chicklets run was over. It was one of my upsets of the week. Welcome to your favorite audio addiction with the black screen. See, the old man nation stole my black screen. Epic behavior. Fear-mongering radio. We spread fear and cheer throughout the world, domestic and abroad. Oh, yes, we do. We are commercial music-free, sponsor-free podcasting, of course. We have the time of our life. We always have and always will. We have the time of our lives. Of course we do. We kick it old school. We speak the truth. We spread rumors around. Of course that we do. Why would you not? You can't take yourself so seriously. It's just one of those wing things. So you get too excited. I mean, look at my boy. Bear him exposure. He's been exposed for his behavior. Pisses and moans and moans and pisses. Gets all bitter. It's the way it is. But it's a beautiful day to be alive. Yesterday was 84 years when we were attacked and dragged into World War II. Oh, yes, we were. Of course we were. One was supposed to end all wars. Two, of course, September 1st was kicked off by Hitler. He soon capitulated. I know that bear him exposure. We can't use that word, but they did capitulate. After we stormed those beaches, D-Day, and before that was Pearl Harbor. Free the Jews. Snap the necks of the Krauts. So we did. We had to. Otherwise, guess what? We would be speaking what? German or Japanese. They capitulated September 2nd, 1945. It ended hostilities. Of World War II. Then we had the Forgotten War. Then whatever that was. Then, of course, Vietnam, 58,000 plus. So we had to do, and for some reason it went on forever. It sucked. We have a draft dodge up in the hill. She did admit it, my baby girl. She said it's not right for man to reach out and grab one. It's good for her to die on her feet. Her AI was epic behavior. Epic. Just pissed it wasn't just me and her only cuddling together. My baby girl. We had many more after that too as well. 9/11 victims, men and women blue. God bless working class. It's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Maritime, the Coast Guard, the Indian uniform. We thank you for this country, although nothing at all. We appreciate it very, very much. Balls the size of ovaries, the size of oak trees. Thank you for your service. These men and women run to fires. They run to sound. Don't like a cop call a crackhead. You are your choices in life. Women, you carry the groceries. When you get impregnated by the young man, if you had a condom on, birth control pills, smashing gas, gentle damn, you wouldn't be screaming that child out. What do we always say? Whores in the back seat, sluts on the couch, and you make love on the bed. But you are your choice. I don't want poor people who are cheating their wives. I don't, never have it will. I don't do that kind of behavior. Not a chance. You know, they're just mistaken choice. My mother would always be in court with my auntie and reallocate, please, when they use the word mistake. It's not a very Christian thing to do. We'd be watching two women have sex and they get mad, two men steal to offense. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing. And I wouldn't shower in the shower at Penn State. Burn Catholic churches to the ground. The rat line in World War II and the blue laws. Eliminate the blue laws. Start executing these people that molest children at the altar of, for some reason, God, I guess. Public hangings. We get rid of these people that hurt children. You see something, say something, do something. Don't just run off and slam a locker and tell two people Jopa got away. P stood for Penn State on this podcast until they're all in jail and executed. Just like the Corolla, she should be executed. It's Pedophilia University. The Pope of Pedophilia Entertainment Incorporated. Burn those churches to the ground. Crime scenes. You wouldn't buy a house where someone was murdered, would you? Sure the hell hope not. Make good choices is also don't drink and drive. Please call someone or you will murder somebody. I've had 3 people murdered by drunk drivers. They're still dead. They are free. The man that sexually assaulted my sister who died 888 was taking care of every step he took. He thought of her. He finally passed away and is at the gates of hell. But yes, we always talk, like I said. I got to the condo, but you're in the heat of passion, I know it. You don't want that sperm to get in there. I want to bareback you. Well, yeah, okay. AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea in the penis. Right, I'll repeat it over and over again. Please practice safe sex. Thank you very much. From all the board members of Speculate Sports, we speculate. Damn it, you win. I'm working Thursday night at the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, so maybe Friday will be fear-mongering radio. We'll see. I'm working. Picking an extra ship. Little girl. So I wrote a song for my baby girl. I just wrote it. It's called Squirrel Blues. See the first one go.
My baby girl got a squirrel in her eye. She says she's leaving, but she don't say why. Her YouTube playlist plays my goodbye. Love, hate, love, it's a funny little thing. Like a bird in a cage that just won't sing. Love, hate, love, it's a circle we run. Caught in the chase of hate, love, and fun. She posted a clip of me dancing alone. Called it Squirrel Bait Shuffle, now the world is known. The blues ain't private when you fold your throne. She's got a smile that can break your day, but her thumbs down click makes the sky turn gray. Love, hate, love. points are sharp, they cut like glass. Her memes got teeth, they bite too fast. But I'm just a squirrel in a digital cat.
Yeah, you can't tell me you don't like that song. I mean, my baby girl, but it's very, very good. I love that blues in this. For my baby girl, she did an epic video on me, and I'm forever grateful for the young lady. I'm selfish, baby girl. I want you all to myself. I don't want to share with the boys. I want you to call the show. We can intertwine our voices together. You can call me dirty names and I can get excited. We can have the time of our lives. Exchanging emails just doesn't cut it, baby girl. I think of you and they think of me. I know you're bound to blind ease. And you won't do the wonder huss for me and wandering gyps and the boys in the band, carpetbagger, too busy doing non-existent YouTubers such as Sarasota Tim. It was an epic video. I've showed them numerous people. They looked at me. Who is this? It's my baby girl from YouTube. I said she's refused to call into the show. Call the show. She's been in my room taunting me, but refuses to call that Google number. I checked the phone this time. I called ladies who work with. Some guy wants to work for the company. She goes, you can't do both. I told him, man, I said, you can't do both. You can't work for both, you moron. The guy worked for the Blue. If you can't make money at the Blue, the hotel, they give out $10 bills. That's a very high. If you can't, the Radisson Red is in Minneapolis. That one's over by the Mall of Astoria. It's like, you can't make money at the Blue. You're a moron. But anyways, it was epic behaviors. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The convertible was outstanding and outrageous. Me dancing around in the treehouse with my chips, everything else. I've made it on YouTube like I talked to Carl. We appreciate anybody comes to the audio and shares it, likes it, makes a nasty comment. It's always nice when it gets over a hundo. It's nice. The Polish funnies have been in full regalia on this channel. I did the walking one with Coco Banana. My boy came in. And maybe I might call the show. I might call him. Beef Stew. See if he's available. We'll see if KC Grits will call in and confess that his chiclets are done on the golf course, just like the Commies, the Minnesota Mosquitoes, and the Dallas Criminals. The chiclets are done. It was my upset. I have Philly tonight over Los Angeles. But don't be surprised they lose. Could have a rough week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get 8, it'd be nice. 8 and 6. And then week 15, 16, 17, 18 will be the run for the roses for the tournament. Be epic behaviors. Yeah, I know. It's been kind of slow in the drama. I know that Donald J. Trump has been doing his doing distractions to get away from Jeffrey Epstein, his behavior, and losing the affordability thing. You don't know what affordability means. He has no idea what the hell it means. But it's a beautiful day to be alive, like I said. Monday, next Sunday, the Christmas train is going to come on by. It's going to be in Golden Valley and St. Louis Park. We did St. Louis Park last year. I said, let's go to one in Golden Valley. It's more parking there and more accessible. So I told her where it's at. I said, it's right off of 394. Man, the St. Louis Park was fun. I did for both. I'll just do it for this channel. It's fun. It comes every year. It's twice back to back. It's a lot of fun. They sing and they have fun. People, look it up, the Christmas train. You can probably find it on both my channels. It's pretty fun. There's singing going on, and it's the CPKC Christmas train. It's really good. It goes all over. It's very fun to see and where it goes, and they had a schedule come out. You can look it up, where it's going to and stuff. So, but they did it last year in Golden Valley, and they did it in St. Louis Park and other places too as well. It goes nationwide, so it's a great train, a great holiday tradition. So it's the first time I've ever seen it up close. I've seen it going places one time, but my dad worked for the railroad, so someone asked about my trail. Was out with the girls, and I said that's the old Chicago Western. They goes, well, I biked it for the other channel. No one cared. Which is fine. I had fun doing it. Biked all the way down and all the way back. I was a bitch. I was tired that day. My legs would kill me for a week, and I biked all the way out to the Mighty Mo. So, and I also biked the 9 Mile Creek, the 9 Mile Trail, which was a blast through Edina. That was fun. No one really cared, but it was fun to bike it on my bike. Something I wanted to do for the channel. I did it. Whatever. I've seen a lot of videos lately of people. One lady was quitting YouTube, and she hasn't done me with since because she's bitching about whatever. It's like, I get it, man. I get people come on here, make comment about my content, about my views. I get it. Look at my baby girl. Look at her video. Did a great job on it, And too bad she's not getting more work, but she could be really good on TikTok. So, but I'm just a little over 100 the last 30 days here. Sources are Chrome, Apple Podcast, Spotify get paid, and I think this month it's gonna be $125. So let me go look real quick. It'll be up to $125. So we'll see what happens there. So like I said, I make more money doing here, and I love doing audios. I was telling somebody on the phone, I'm an old school audio guy. I'm the last of the trolls from Spreaker, Debbie Daly, News Guy Shea, the One Angry Jew, Vince in the Bay, just the 110 Network, all these people that left. I'm the last of it, and I love doing old school podcasting. I just went live, played a song for you, intro, whatever else. I don't stop and promote things I like, I'll tell you, but I don't get paid to tell you that I like San Diego, Cowpote approved, whatever. And even Virginia Beach, where Mighty Python lives, I guess she does. Beautiful place. Love that place. I love Virginia Beach. If I lived a lot of people come down from Pittsburgh, they come down. It's a great family place to go to. It's just really nice, and they can go to a minor league football game. Hockey game. Baseball. There's the Wisconsin's there. That's fun. Walk around there, and just in the Navy Museum. So there's a lot to do in Virginia Beach. I would highly recommend anybody check that town out. I've been there twice. Then we drove down from Maryland, which was okay. Maryland, Ocean City. That's a one-time. It was fun. The horse place was cool. It was a fun place. But I would go to Maryland Beach, Oceanside for 3 days, then finish in Virginia Beach. That's how I would do. We went to minor league baseball game. That was fun. We had a good Mets and the Baltimore Oreo cookies are down there. So geolocation to come in. I love these countries: United States, 31, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, Japan, Singapore, South Korea, Estonia. That's new. France, Ghana, Hong Kong, you're new, Kenya, Norway, and let my people go, Somalia and Mexico, and Russia. Someone from Australia invited me down New South Wales. He got 6 times. Such an inlet in Sydney. And if you know where Wonder Hussey's phone is at, please contact the woman. Oh my God. She's still looking for her cell phone. It's like, well, you're making poor choices in a place you're not supposed to be, but that's pretty funny. They kept her phone. Don't know why. California are always big. 12 times in that one. Fremont, LA, Fontana. 7 times in LA. So people coming back. Idaho, Boise. In New York, Massachusetts, Springfield, North Carolina, it's Hunterville once. A lot of new IPs in here. Tennessee, Nashville once. Mississippi, Pinean, Georgia, Atlanta, and Florida. Bradenton once. Texas, Houston, H-Town, Colorado Springs, Garden of the Gods, and the Air Force Academy. We do have what's that golfing community I talked to Carl about that, the one that where Sarasota Tim went to. That's in the middle. It was interesting. People leaving because they don't keep the golf courses and you have to drive a long ways to the beach. And I've talked to people before. I get that. I mean, it's a retired community, but it's getting more expensive. I get that. But I'd rather be, if I'm retired, I'd rather be close to the ocean. Some guy, I saw a video, some guy, $3,400 for a 4-day cruise, and they couldn't leave the harbor, and they had to decide to leave. It was down there in Texas or something. I'm like, well, that's your first problem, is going on a 4-day cruise, which is a waste of good suffering. And 7 days for me, none of this war behavior stuff. 5 ports in and out of Puerto Rico, and that's the way it works. I did check the phone, so he does call the show, but yeah, I just haven't seen much on. I saw there's a one Joel account out there that did a video on me and Carl. He's taking clips from my stuff too as well. I followed his channel. You can see who I follow on my channel, so it was pretty funny. He was doing on blind views, maybe as far as the eye for eye, I have no idea, but pulling off my talking, they did one on Carl, but it had been disbarred, whatever else. It was kind of funny. So I'm like, okay, that was hilarious as hell. But it was pretty funny. I thought it was hilarious as hell. I loved every minute of it, but I love good trolling, as long as you don't get too mean, it is what it is. Some people just, get trolling at the AI with my baby girl, She's been doing a really good job of that behavior, so. Because Beef Stew came along, made a comment on my stuff, so. But, one AI and the NF report dancing with cheerleaders during an interview with Green Bay Packers. They don't have, see, that's why it's AI. She's beautiful. They don't have, that's why it's AI, because Green Bay doesn't have cheerleaders, so that's why it's funny as hell. Because somebody in the comment down below, it's like, you morons, you understand that they have no cheerleaders? Saved by Guinness. I went down to save the Guinness beer. Oh man, Nation. I was listening to some videos on Freddie Mercury. Yeah, the St. Paul Ice Show. I went to that. So day one, I went to that on Friday instead of Sunday, and had the time of my life. I had fun. I did like 6 videos for the other channel, and then I did one for here for 20 minutes. So, and I walked in the snow with Coco Banana, and that was fun. Had fun. It was a good time. So. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Beef Stew made a comment down below. My sister's gerbil. No, it's your gerbil and your sister's dog. That's what that's all about. So, let me see, where'd that one guy? Someone was talking about, people were bitching about Minneapolis. It's like, because of the hunch. It's like, yeah, I get it, man, Where did it go? Here we go.
Call from.
That's not a very Christian thing to be doing.
To accept.
That's not a very Christian thing to be doing?
Call the show.
How's it going?
Good. Are we beer monitoring?
I'm sorry, what?
Are we fear-mongering radio?
We're fear-mongering. I checked my phone before you called, so I want to make...
Okay, good.
What's going on?
It's a quick call. It's a quick call today because I'm going to pick something up and I have to get there before 4:30. So, yeah.
What's
I made a poor choice and I didn't leave on time.
Oh, poor choice. That's too bad. You could have been on a little longer, but... So the thumbnail's going to be on your chiclets. They're done. The 7-year reign is over. What's the...
Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's, everybody's frightened and afraid and crying and complaining, and the calls on the local radio are pathetic. There was a guy that called last week on Friday, I think, and it was an old man, you could tell.
Yeah.
And he was crying.
No, come on, you're lying. Don't lie.
He was crying, saying that they were going to win out. That people don't need to give up on them, and he's crying. And so all I could think about yesterday, which by the way I bet like $60 on the Texans, so I won quite a bit. But all I could think about while they were losing yesterday was that old man crying, because I know he was crying when he thought they were going to win, and he was probably really crying when they lost. But
I think. Go ahead.
So the reason I called, even though I have limited time, is I had something very important that I wanted to share.
Go ahead.
Two things.
Go ahead.
Number one, Carl, I'm sorry, but if you can't figure out how to shoot the video right side up, I can't do it, buddy. I can't do it, Carl.
What was he doing? Just picture.
He had like two videos where they were like totally sideways because he wasn't holding his phone the right way. Like he started holding it one way and then he turned it, and it's like totally sideways while he's showing off JJ's new house. And you can't see it. You have to like lock your own phone so that you can turn your phone without it moving the picture. And then the other thing I wanted to say was congratulations on your latest PO from the person that has triggered you, Squirrel-based Parodies.
Oh, be quiet. She has not triggered me. She has not triggered me.
That was a good video. That was much better than her crappy Sarasota Tim video.
I totally agree. It
was great for me because I got to see Barry's exposure of the clone, Alfie, in the comments. Alfie really liked her video.
What did he say?
I can't remember, just something like "great job" or he was just squeezing the towel and crying and like, yes, somebody got him.
But do you think? I love that. So it's like people think I get mad. I love that. It's great.
Oh no! I know you love it. I know you like the video. It's a troll war.
Right, but he must think I'm mad as hell. I've been begging for a solo, but she said that the boys would get jealous. I've been begging for her to. I just did a blues song.
Because she loses subscribers every time she does.
Well, that's like I talked about in the audio I did on Pearl Harbor. You do what you want to do. I personally think she has to branch out and do a Carpetbagger, a Daily Woo, and maybe a Wonder Hussy for fun. That'd be her Wonder Hussy and what's her name? Wandering Gypsy. That would be funny as hell. I think, and send it to her in an email. I think she would like it because someone did one for her in her vehicle and she flew off it and she loved it. She put it up on her Facebook. It was a great video. So, but that's too bad if people can't handle that she's doing a nobody. Then that's their own damn fault,
Well, yeah. Well, they're all the brown shirts.
Yeah.
So they think that by like playing along with you guys or whatever that it's not okay.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Like I can just picture Dinger on his vacation with his family watching that video and just being like, oh.
Yep.
Well, mate.
Yep. Damn it. Well, you see,
making Sarasota Tim videos on his vacation.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Is he still
doing?
Pathetic.
I know you're listening, Dinger. That's pathetic and sad.
Is he still doing it?
I don't know. He doesn't show up in my feed anymore because I thumbs down all of his videos. I have to go look for him.
Oh, I can too. It's just he's hard to handle because he gets like blind views. He looks right in the camera and gets real close, and I can't handle that. It's like me.
Well, he blocked my comment because I was calling out his buy me a coffee link.
Yeah, I agree. They all bitch about Sarasota Tim, but they all ask for money.
President of the United States. I will
Oops. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty sad.
Yep. Yeah, it's extremely sad, but Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you laugh and you cry, then you cry and you laugh, you know.
I cry for them.
Yeah, absolutely. But, you know.
I really do think it's sad and pathetic that you have to take time out of your family vacation to, number one, watch Sarasota Tim and Blind Views and stuff like that, and then two, make a video about it.
Correct.
Like, don't go on vacation if that's what you're going to do.
Well, I totally
You're
agree.
wasting your money.
I mean, I did some shorts when I was in St. Martin, but you know, you just do a short real quick and whatever it may, you know. But some people are like that. They don't want to, you know. That's how Dinger is. He's so addicted to the algorithms. He just can't stay away from Sarasota. I mean, this is a guy who did a live stream with the Dimwit and looked like he was crapping in his pants, and then dressed up as Sarasota Tim for Halloween. I mean, who does that? Who does that?
He's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure in the real world he's a nice guy, but like, that's truly derangement.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that on your
Well,
vacation.
Bear Exposure.
This is the second time he's done it.
Yep, Bear Exposure did a short on me. Did a AI on me, putting my sunglasses on. It was pretty good. I mean, it was a quick one.
Yeah, and that's all anybody can do now is AI.
And I do my music. I did it before you called in. I did a blues one, Squirrel Bait blues, and it was just written as I was doing my intro. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And those were fun to put up. It's a real good blues. But the one that she's doing and that he's doing, they cost a lot of money. When I did my music, it was $7 a month, which was fun for 2 months. It was fun. You know, but I'm not. But I looked into the video just for fun. I couldn't do it by the month. It had to be for the whole year. I'm not paying $150. I'm not doing.
Well, New York Dan's just using his nephew's account or whatever.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, he's not doing that. He's too dumb. He has somebody do it for him. It's like you doing one for me and you send it to me. You know what I'm saying? You said
I mail on you, but if I get done in here before the show's over, I'll call you back.
Okay.
I've got to go pick something up. I got to be there at 4:30. So.
Okay. Thanks for calling the show.
But if I can't call back, I wanted to tell Carl to fix his damn phone. You should call him and tell him to fix his phone. I know he's not working. He's not working. He doesn't work anymore. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Go Chiefs. That's funny. Let's call. I should text Scooter. What's this? Email the BF with all info. What? Email the ex-BF. What's this all about? No man, a police squad. Okay. Ookie dookie. All right. Sarasota Tim. Morning. Jerry's Linda in the villages. Yeah, that's the villages. Okay. No one cares. We're shooting a Santa Claus thing. Morning. Call the show. Call the show. Let me call. What's his name? Let me see if he's in the beef stew. Beef stew. Let's call beef stew. Beef stew. We're coming to get you, young ass. Beef stew. Let's call beef stew. Beef stew. No beef stew. Call the show.
Bob's Catering. I'm away from the phone right now. Please leave me your name, number, and a brief message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
You should always be available to go on fear-mongering radio. You should be ashamed and embarrassed. When I call the beef stew, you answer the phone, bitch. There we go. Oh, well, bitches. Oh, well. Well, Scooter, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
What's happening, brother?
Well, I just tried to call beef stew. Someone, I didn't get a chance to listen to my live stream, and someone played back that conversation between you and beef stew when you were calling him out and he was stuttering. So I remember the one you were on. I was doing the animals back and forth.
Yeah, I felt bad after that because he's correct. That was not him giving me crap in those comments.
Oh, well. That's okay. It was just funny how he stuttered, like almost like you were telling the truth. That's why he was stuttering. When people stutter, line in or line. But how you doing, Scooter? How's life in the big city?
I just been driving all day today. You'll never guess where I am right now. Sitting right now, this minute.
Sarasota.
I haven't turned on my computer or anything. All I got was your text message, and I called you back.
Right.
I am sitting in the famous, or is it infamous, Tropicana parking lot in Laughlin.
Oh, really? You're in Laughlin? Nice. The last time I was out there, we stayed at Flagstaff for a whole week, and we drove all different places. We went down there for a day. Is that one hotel still there? It's wooden and it's been blocked off forever. It looks like a wheel, like a ship, a boat. Is that one?
I don't know. I mean, like I say, I just got here and unhooked my car and walked back in the bus here, and I saw your message.
Okay, good. I'm glad you called the show. So.
Yeah, I just got here, so I'm walking on sacred ground now.
I think you need to be take care of beef stew. I think you need to be a beef stew and stalk Sarasota Tim. I think you need to take a run at him. So. I still love. I don't even need to watch Sarasota Tim by just watching the titles of. For a long time, it was the motorcycles. It's the motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? That was a big thing. And then when he went, the golf clubs is a big thing. I mean, okay, if for some reason you took my golf clubs, if I want them back, I'll go get them. You know what I'm saying? I've got 2 identical sets. One at my mom's house in Arizona, one here. Okay. Oh, beef.
Absolutely. And,
hang on, beef stews. Beef stews here. You ready? Hang on, beef stews here. Here we go.
Okay.
Hang on. Merge with Scott. Okay, we go. All right, hang on a minute, beef stew. Yeah, here we go, beef stew. You guessed Scotty's on here. Welcome to the show.
Would you shower in the shower at Penn State?
I would not shower in the shower at Penn State. How in the hell are you?
I think Scotty might.
I will shower in the shower of the Detroit Lions after the amount of money I made on that game the other night.
With my Cowboys? Mm-hmm.
I took Lions in the over. Lions minus 3.5 in the over.
How much did you put down?
Oh, I put down like $50, 147 or 8, something like that.
I love parlay cards. They're fun to do. I love parlay cards.
I was thinking about you during that game, though. I was wondering if you had any money on it.
No, I don't. We're not close enough to a casino. We have to drive down to Iowa to do something like that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
I don't really. I mean, I would maybe, but I don't. I enjoy going to Iowa. I talk about my NFL podcast. I give out numbers and say this is what I'll take, whatever else. I don't know if you listen to that at all, but I talk about different things in that, in the NFL podcast. So beef stew, let's go.
Missouri. I think Missouri approved the online sports betting about a year ago, and it's just now going live. It's taken them forever.
Oh, really? Because Mystic Lake Casino was building a gambling hall. And then this chick here in town got caught breaking into her stepmother's basement in Detroit Lakes, and she was the vote that would have pushed the gambling but she got arrested, so it was a tie vote. So after she got arrested, she went to jail. Well, she quit. So Mystic Lake was already ready for it because they had told them they were going to get gambling. It was called the Hop House at Mystic Lake. They were going to get ready to do the gambling. So.
But there in I think in our area you could go into the casino, to the sports book, and bet. You've been able to do that for a long time, but now it's finally, you can sit there in front of your TV set on your phone.
Yep. So beef stew, what's going on down with you? What's happened with you?
Nothing, same old.
See, you commented on that.
How you doing, Stu?
Huh?
How you doing, Stu?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hell, couldn't be better. I'm sitting on sacred ground right now.
Oh yeah, what's that?
The Laughlin Tropicana parking lot where Sarasota Tim stayed twice.
Get out of here. Really? That's fucking hilarious.
I'm just here for a night, then I'm going to move over to RV park tomorrow. But I thought it'd be funny.
That's where you stayed in that little cramper thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I think he brought his Flagstaff out here with JJ after that.
That's right. He was there a couple times. That's right.
Yeah. But I thought it'd be funny to stay here just for a night, and then Cowpote texted me just was the icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. So what do? You're like the dead. You follow Tim around? That's awesome.
No, I've just been out messing around for the winter time. I'm going to put this thing in storage and go back to St. Louis for Christmas, and then come back out after the New Year.
Do you ever go to what's that one place that everyone goes to in Arizona? Do you ever go to that courtside or not?
I drove through there today. I didn't stop though.
I couldn't stay there. Go ahead.
I came up from Yuma.
Okay.
So I went right through courtside. I shot a little video. I haven't posted it yet though. I'm going to be here all week, so I may drive back down there and look around. Is Old Man Nation down there?
No, he's not. Wandering Gypsy is there. That little girl I know. Wonder Hussey's going there in January. I know she is. She's going to be there. She's going to be there. I think she's going to be there because she goes there for people to see her and give money to her. That's what she goes there for a meet and greet. No, I'm serious, man. She knows it too. She's going to have a Christmas live stream with people to give her money. She knows that. That's why she even admitted it when she has meet and greet. It's a money grab because she gets money. So she knows it. She admits it. And that's what she does on meet and greets. It's like, I get it.
I wonder where she's staying. Maybe I'll sneak down there and park next to her.
Well, Wandering Gypsy or Wonder Hussey?
Wonder Hussey.
You could probably send her an email and ask her. Just say, because she's going to she'll answer. Just say, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I heard from Cowpote. Where are you going to be? I might come down and see you. She'd tell you. She'd probably tell you. She.
I think the last.
Because she's a good shit. She's a good shit. She's. I've never met her, but she's pretty outgoing. She's a nice young lady. Same thing with Wandering Gypsy. They're both nice people, compared to Tater, who's nothing but an idiot and a taker. So he's the last guy I'd want to meet.
I've watched a few of their videos after you talked about them, but I haven't really watched them enough.
He doesn't
see what they do.
He doesn't do. I'd rather watch. I'm not a cooking guy. I'd rather watch Beef Stew make me something. He's a cook, and that's what he makes for me. I don't need to see him driving around his vehicle just bitching about things. To me, that's no fun. If you're going to be an RVer, show me where you're going. Like Carpetbagger does these 55-minute videos. I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch you tell me you're on a train for 55 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is a live audio. You can listen to me talk. The music's in the background. It's a conversation we're having right now. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to this while you're driving.
Yeah, I post mostly shorts, and they're close to being in real time. If I'm somewhere, I will, I'll film it and upload it.
Right.
As I'm driving away.
Oh yeah. But so
if anybody wants to stop by here tonight and give to my coffee fund, that would be great.
So Beef Stew.
I'm kidding.
Beef Stew.
Kidding.
I know. Beef Stew. We need you to start stalking Sarasota Tim again. We need that drama. We need you to go see him.
If he, I'll tell you what. If he comes back up here again next year, and he stays somewhere, and he announces where he's going to be, I'll go see him again. I'll go film him.
Okay.
I don't want to meet him.
So where is he now then?
I have no idea. I'm assuming he's back in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's back on the slab last I knew.
Yeah, I said I watched a video a couple weeks. That last video I watched, and he was back home.
Is he still driving his motorcycle? Is he still driving his motorcycle? Is he still driving his motorcycle around?
Last time, he still got it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious how long that's going.
Mine's in storage for the winter.
I like motorcycles. Just I don't want to be on one. Okay. I think they're great, and I think they're a lot of my convertible is the closest I'm going to get to having my hair in the wind. Okay.
Well, so, he lives in the worst. He lives in the worst state to have a motorcycle. I live down there. So I had a motorcycle when I lived down there years ago, and I had my bike that I have now when I was down there last year. I had my bike with me, and I barely rode down there. It's so hot, and the traffic sucks.
Well,
and the roads are all just straight, and there's no scenery. and there's no nothing. When I lived on Cape Cod, I rode all the time when I could in the spring and summer.
My mother.
There are a lot of geezers on the road down there in Florida too.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Yeah, you have a lot of geezers. You have a lot of uninsured people down there.
Correct.
So it's I hardly rode. The year I had my bike down there, I barely rode it.
Yeah, I lived in Fort Lauderdale the last 6 years of my career.
That's where I'm from.
Lived in an old motorhome down there, and scary.
Which motorhome? Where did you live?
Well, Margate.
Fort Lauderdale.
Margate was the...
Margate, I know very well. How long did you live in Margate?
I was at the Aztec RV Resort from...
I know exactly what it is. Southgate, is that near Southgate, right? 441.
Yeah. I was there.
Have you been there recently?
I was there from 2013 to 2019, right before I retired.
And was it all the Canadians? Because they made it really nice now.
It was absolutely all Canadians,
okay,
all winter.
It used to be a shithole years and years ago. I used to work at a place when I was younger. There was a pizza place on Atlantic and 441 called Danny's Pizza. It was right next door to the Wendy's.
No kidding.
This is going back like 30 years ago.
I spent a lot of time going up and down Atlantic.
But yeah, that motorhome place is really nice now, and it's expensive.
Well, it's beautiful. Yeah,
But since I guess that 25, 30 years ago, it was a shithole.
I was paying about $9,000 a year for a lease.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have some beautiful motorhomes in there.
But since I was from Missouri, but living in Florida, I didn't have any state taxes on my income while I was down there, so that almost paid for the RV side. So that's why I sprung for something a little nicer.
Yeah, like I said, it's a beautiful spot now. I found it. I drove through it because I was down there last year. I hadn't been there forever. But there's, remember the cheesesteak place right up the road on across the street, a little bit towards Atlantic? There's a cheesesteak place, Spanky's.
I'm sure I saw it. I'd have to go back and look at.
I was going there for a cheesesteak, and then I drove by the RV park, and I looked in it, and I was like, wow, they made it, because it used to be, like I said, it was like the ghetto 25, 30 years ago. Somebody must have bought it and kicked out all the dregs and got all the rich Canadians in there, and made it nice.
Well, I was in a motorhome that was about over 20 years old, and they had that was one of those places that had the age limit on your motorhomes. Yeah, it had to be like under 10 years or something like that.
I don't understand why that.
So
I don't understand why they do that.
I didn't drive it by the office. I just kind of snuck it into my spot, and then they never said anything once I got settled in.
When
I
drove through it, I saw some really like $1 million diesel prices.
It's crazy.
If you want to watch, you go watch somebody like Liz Amazing. These people spending $750,000 on a piece of crap. I mean, she does some videos. I know, but it's just one guy, he spent $750,000. They wouldn't let him go up on top of the roof or something. They said the ladder wouldn't hold him, but the whole roof was screwed up. It's just these. They make them. There's nothing wrong with having a 15-year-old RV as long as it's safe and let them come in. This 10-year crap is a bunch of garbage. I think in the RV business.
I thought, I agree.
That's bull. Hey, look at my PT Cruiser. It's a 2005. It runs just fine. My 2002 still have an idle problem, but guess what? It gets me a point A, point B. It gets the job done. I've seen a lot of old RVs all the time. I see them. Some of the old Dodges that are classic. What's the big deal? I just think that's BS. It's age discrimination. You know what I'm saying?
I think if you have an older RV and it's in good condition, and I think if you can show it to the RV, to the park owners or whatever, the management, they might make an exception. So I think it's just basically to keep out like the crappy. I get it. I wouldn't want. We have that where I'm at right now is a 10-year thing, and I get it. I wouldn't want to be in a place that you could have one of these falling apart, rickety, park next to you. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
I wouldn't want I do think they should kind of check it. It should be a case-to-case basis. I mean, some of them that are 5 years old look like crap.
Yeah, sometimes, let's say somebody has like a classic, a classic Airstream that's like 30 years old, but it's in mint condition, restored, worth, 50, 60, 70, $80,000. You know what I'm saying? Not like a, one that's in just crap condition. I mean, I got to imagine,
right?
They make an exception for something like that.
Correct. So, Stu, what'd you think of the Squirrel Bait AI?
It was good. I saw the new one you talking about with the three guys.
Yeah.
How does she use your real faces? I thought you weren't allowed to do that.
She can. I don't care. She took it off my videos.
No, I'm saying, I thought you. I'm not saying I know you don't give a shit. I'm saying I thought you weren't like. I know like New York Dan puts himself in like the New York inside of all the AI stuff he's doing now. He's doing as Sarasota Tim, like in the RV and on the fire pit and blah blah blah. But it's got himself as Sarasota Tim. It's not Sarasota Tim's picture.
Right.
She used your actual pictures.
No, I know. She's just taking off my videos. That's fine. I thought that was
like
epic.
how does what program does she use that allows you? Because I know the one that I use once in a while is what's it called?
Well, there's
Video or the other one.
There's Sora.
I think it's a Sora one, and they won't let you use somebody else's picture. I think I tried to do something. The one time I tried to use it, and I couldn't do it. Is I tried to use Sarasota Tim's picture, and they wouldn't let me. They wanted to use like my picture of me.
Okay. No, I did one for myself. I put my own picture of one for fun. It was a 15-second one saying "Speckle Sports, we speckle you win." Go Dallas Cowboys, and it gave it.
That was of yourself, right?
Yeah, it was funny because it was a picture of me talking, and it was in a different language. It was funny, and I wanted to put it up and call me Mr. Mumbles, but it wouldn't let me download because I'm not going to pay for it. And I looked into it for fun for 1 month to see, because like my music, I played a blues song before you guys came on for my baby girl, right, for Squirrel Bait, right? I played that for fun. I wrote it. It was my intro, and I played it back. I mean, I liked my music. It was fun to make blues songs. I made my own CD, okay? It was only $7 a month. But I wanted to see, okay, maybe we'll do one for fun, a month thing. I have to pay for a whole year. I'm not going to pay for a whole year for $150, if I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think it'd be fun, but
you couldn't make a video with like taking a picture of me.
Well, the one that I use, I can't remember what it's called, but it was okay. I probably have no idea. I probably could. I have no idea.
I wonder how she used all three of you guys' pictures, and I would love to do that. But like I said, I thought you weren't allowed to. Like I said, I tried doing it on the one I have, and it wouldn't let me use. I tried to I had a picture of Sarasota Tim. I just grabbed a screenshot or something, and I tried to use that as the character, and it wouldn't let me.
Right. So
they just kept making me take a selfie.
Okay, I see. So no,
like I said, I wonder what program she's using, but it was good. I liked it. It was funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious as hell. I loved it. It was great. But no, I put a picture of myself in that one. It was pretty funny. So I was pretty hilarious how I did it, and it was funny as hell. And it was. I think auto U-boat AI.
I'd love to do one of thick and rich.
Thick and rich, yeah, I know. Yeah, I love that. I love that nickname. I must admit, I love that nickname. It's a great.
She's so thick and so rich.
People get Carl gets all bad that I call her thick and rich. It's like, well, I'm sorry, but she's thick and rich. There's nothing wrong with that. But
she's probably a nice lady.
No, she is. She's a nice lady.
She's
just obsessed with Sarasota. She wants to marry Sarasota Tim. If she could marry Sarasota Tim, she would do. What do you think, Scooter? Do you think if she could marry Sarasota Tim?
Oh my God.
Well, I hope I get a wedding invite.
Yeah. We can all be married on Treasure Island Beach down there in Florida.
You could tell the ones that were really in love with him are the ones that when that Tammy thing came out. The ones that all of a sudden, like Darling, hadn't made a video in a while, and she came out right away. And then Life and Vibe hadn't. When's the last time you heard from her? Monty Python.
Yeah, Monty Python.
And all of a sudden she came out, and Miss Vicky. So it's like those three right there.
I can't even keep up with all of them.
I know there's just so many of them. Dinger does one every single day, and it's just like when
there's new ones now. There's a new guy. I just figured out today the whole guy is AI. I thought it was a guy just looked like him, but there's this new guy.
I've seen that one. I've seen that one.
I think that's just a made up guy, right? That's not a real person, right?
Yeah, it's a made up guy.
Talking about. Okay, yeah, I didn't even realize that. I've been watching his videos for like a week now. He started showing up in my feed.
Yeah, because
today is when I realized that he's not even a real person.
Yeah, he has to send me money on his T-shirt, which is pretty funny. That's pretty hilarious. I've seen a couple of his. It's pretty funny.
And Dan's putting out, like I said, this first couple were pretty good. And then he started rushing them out, and that Love Boat cruise one he did you see that?
Yeah, I saw part of it. Well,
that was horrible.
Well,
like I said, that was so poorly put together.
Well, you know who's doing that for him? That's his nieces and nephews. That's who's the nephews.
Well, I would think it was. I think it's him doing it, because if it was his niece.
No, he's too dumb. He's too stupid. He's too stupid. He even said his nephews are helping him. He's not doing them. He's giving them ideas, and they're doing it for him on his account.
Well, then his nephews suck, because
what do you expect?
Look, they were like horrible.
Well, look who his uncle is. Come on, the dimwit. What do you expect? Who goes on a ghetto cruise back to back, same ghetto cruise? Come on, who the hell does that? I mean, come on, it's a dimwit. Him and Dingling. Scooter, you saw one of you guys. You saw the live stream they did together at the Denny's, right?
I told you, I watched that whole thing, dude. That was like an hour and a half, 2 hours of my life. It was like a slow moving train wreck. I couldn't stop.
Yeah, it was just
after you guys mentioned it on that last stream that I was on with you. I did go. Yeah, I went back and watched part of it. Oh my gosh, classic.
Well,
oh my god, like I said, it's epic, dude. It's epic.
I'm going to Chicago.
It is.
I'm going to Chicago in March. I told Carl if we get together, if we can meet up, we want to replicate that video. And I'm going to look in the camera like I'm scared with Carl. You know, I'm going to look in the camera like, and I'm going to recreate that video. You know how dramatic I can get. You know what I'm saying? You know how dramatic I can get.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking in the camera. And
I'd like to. You know what I'd like to do, or maybe you could do it, Scott, because you're the one that's out there on the road. Is to go to that Denny's, if you know which Denny's it was, and find the waitress that was there, and get her perspective on this whole thing.
It was in the Jacksonville area.
Yes,
wasn't it?
yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
It was in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Is that where Dinger lives?
Yes.
I think so.
That's where he lives in Jackal. He lives in Jackal country.
I think it was in the Jacksonville area. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would love to go. I would love to find out. I'd like to go there and find the waitress that worked, and get her perspective on the whole thing.
That was just epic.
Hey, listen, these two guys come in. They ask for a table somewhere in the back, I guess. They order a turkey sandwich. They don't eat it. They set up a camera and do an interview for an hour and a half in the middle of this Denny's.
Oh my God!
What were your thoughts? You know what I mean?
It's just I didn't see the whole thing like you did. I had to turn away, but the look on Dinger's face was the beginning of it. Looked like he was being held hostage, like in a movie. You know, the gun's in your side, right? And you're like, Scooter, talk to me, or else I'm gonna give you a beating. And you're like looking in the camera, like.
Let me tell you something. If there was a third video, I would have watched that.
Yes. Blink twice if you need help. Oh man!
Like I said, I think either Daniel is either definitely like probably on the spectrum, or just
stupid,
straight up maybe retarded or something, or he's doing like an Andy Kaufman bit.
Yeah, he's a piece of work.
That could be. Yeah,
he's a piece of work.
Kaufman is brilliant with that.
That's what I'm saying. He could be this guy. He could be the next Kaufman. We could find out like 10 years from now that this whole thing was shtick.
But New York Dan, your boy New York Dan,
I still watch him. Like I said, he's still entertaining. Like I said, I just can't figure out if it's an act or if it's just who he is.
If it's a 20-minute video, I may watch it. He did one. Someone sent me it. Maybe you, Scooter. Someone said he did a video. So he was at a store and he said it looked like my room. He must have watched one of my videos.
He's been putting out some long ones lately,
Yeah,
so
they're too long.
if they're long, what I do is I hit the summary, and I'll see if there's anything on there that if there's anything that interests me, and I'll just go right to that.
Well, I thought he was a stockbroker. Isn't he supposed to be making money being a stockbroker?
He's only making these videos. He's only spending it.
You guys want me to call? You guys want me to call Carl?
Yeah, sure.
Let me call Carl. All right, here we go. We're gonna go call Carl. You guys, let's go. See, I know I just talked to him. Here we go. We're gonna call Carl. Bring him in the conversation. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, hang on a second. Carl, welcome to Fear Mongering Radio. We have Stewie here and Scooter. What's going on, Carl?
What's going on?
Well, Carl.
Hey, what's up, Casey?
No.
What up, Carl?
No, that's Scooter. That's Scott.
St. Louis, Scott.
Hello, Scott. How's it going there, buddy?
Going great. How you doing?
Having good football games? You need a key for the rest of it or someone? Okay, thank you.
He made some money. He made some money on my Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
You did?
Yep. Scooter, tell them where you're at right now. Tell them where you're at, Scooter.
I had to fade the Cowboys the other night.
Oh.
Yeah, Carl.
Okay.
Guess where I'm sitting right now. You'll never believe it.
In the 25 FK ADS or whatever.
That's that's the 30 DS that I'm in, but it's sitting in the Tropicana parking lot in Laughlin, the sacred home of Sarasota Tim.
Oh yeah, you gonna throw your poop across the parking lot?
I'm thinking about it. I've been boondocking for 5 days. My tanks are pretty full.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll spray paint my name on the site that he was in.
Yeah. Sarasota Tim was here. He likes doing that.
Yeah. Oh man.
And you got beef.
Oh man, so
You have beef stew in the building too as well.
beef stew. Yeah.
What up, Carl?
What's going on?
Nothing, man. What's going on?
I don't know. I saw you didn't. I just said, oh my God.
How are the puppies doing?
They're doing good. Fred's got a new red sweater.
He's not taking any more prescription drugs, is he?
No.
That was scary when he ate the pills.
Yeah, he's a little monster. He's
I
eating.
guess so. Oh man, poor guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's been eating cardboard lately.
No, there you go. Good fiber.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try that.
Yeah, high fiber.
Or maybe Stu can do us a high fiber recipe on the next video.
Tim needs to eat some cardboard.
Yeah. Hey, Stu, you got any cardboard recipes?
I think anything that Tim cooks becomes cardboard.
There's some dude that became like a gazillion millionaire because he figured out how much sawdust people could eat before they'd realize it was sawdust. Mixing it in with regular food.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so because sawdust is all natural. And you can list it in the ingredients.
Really?
And so you'd be eating something and it'd be 20% sawdust, but you wouldn't realize it.
Yeah, you know what? I heard of that. They don't call it sawdust. They call it something else. There's a name for it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure corporate. You know, the beetle juice in Starbucks to make the color red instead of using red dye. And then people got upset they were eating beetles. I'm like, whatever.
Beetle juice.
Yeah, there's some beetle that when you
No,
grind it,
I think it's
it
beet.
makes a nice
Probably
drink.
beet. It's probably beet juice.
Hey, Carl, are we gonna see some driving videos or anything? I want to see you behind the wheel of that big rig a little more.
Yeah, big rig. Yeah, I don't know.
Just as long as you don't kill anybody or run any animals over.
Well, animals have to die. I can't go off the road with the big rig. It's too heavy.
Yeah. Then you're
I tell you, I spent a lot of time today on 2-lane highways, and man, in the wind, when you see one of those coming at you, you got to hang on. It's crazy.
You know what's
There's a video. One of those bridges in California that's really windy, and they tell you to go slow, and people don't pay attention. And there's a few videos of trucks blowing over.
Wow. I believe it. There was a couple of times today, that it was getting windy coming up this way.
You know, it's
Like, man, I was kind of white knuckling it a couple of times.
Carl. You know, Scooter said he's going to go to the court site and meet Tater. He said he's going to go over there and he's going to have a beer with Tater. He's going to get him drunk right down his show. That's what he said. He's going to go meet Tater.
Anybody know where Tater's staying?
No, he'd probably be able to find him. I mean, it's a pretty big area with that.
I think you should do karaoke with Tater.
No.
You guys can do a duet like what's that Crocodile Rock song or?
It would be that tough to.
Heart.
It wouldn't be that tough to find him with that big bus. I don't think there's probably places you could drive around and find him. I don't think it'd be that tough.
I drove through there today, and there are thousands and thousands of buses and campsites,
Oh, really?
and RV parks, and I don't know how you'd find anybody in there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Well, you just have to go to a karaoke bar.
Well, yeah, that's true. There can't be too many of those there.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, it looked like an interesting place. Hey, I think I'll take a day and go back down there and look around.
Yeah, well, there's a ton of people that do. Hey, Carl, real quick. KC Grits called in before I called these guys. They called me. They actually called the show. Is that he says you have to learn how to do good videos. He said your thing was sideways on certain things, so he scolded you on the audio about not being a good video.
Yeah, I think what's happened is that I upgraded to the new version, and then I don't know how to use it.
Okay, he scolded you. He called you names.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, I deserve every bit of it. It was terrible. It was just terrible. But I wanted to get my first impression. You know, it's never to make a second impression.
He scolded you on that.
So I'm confused. Is this the real St. Louis Scott, or is this KC Grits?
No, this St. Louis Scott. I'm sitting right here in Laughlin, staring at the Tropicana, talking to you guys.
It's not KC Grits.
Okay, I thought you were KC Grits impersonating.
No. He does a dinger. He does a really good dinger.
He does a good dinger, and I'm like, wow, KC Grits is doing a good St. Louis Scott.
Yeah, KC Grits is a good shit. He's a good shit. He's pretty funny. So.
No, it's me. Let's go Blues.
Yeah, blues.
Hey, Carl.
Blackhawks did good yesterday, 7-1 against the Ducks.
Are you serious? 7-1. I didn't get a chance. Oh my goodness. I was telling you.
What's that kid?
Go ahead.
What's that kid's name that the Blackhawks have now? The young kid.
Bedard.
I think Connor Bedard.
Yeah, Connor.
Yeah, that's it. He's going to be something.
Yep. He's figuring it out.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
Carl, I told Scooter if we can hook up when we go to Chicago, we're going to recreate the Dimwit and Dinger live stream. I'm going to look in the camera like you've kidnapped me. If we can get together and do that, so we're going to,
Hey, I was thinking this summer we could all take the meet up on Amtrak and go out to New York and out to Long Island and go on Dimwit's boat.
Yep. But Remember
That'd be fun.
Yeah, go meet the dimwit in person. That'd be epic. We'd all get his autographed. You know, we'd all meet him, and you know, we'd worship him. I'd give him a cup of coffee. You know.
Yeah, because from Chicago you can go right to New York, and New York you can take the Long Island Railroad right on out there.
Yeah, and go see him. So, Carl, what'd you think of my girlfriend in the AI on us? What'd you think?
Which girlfriend? Squirrel bait?
Yeah, Squirrel bait. She's my girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said she wanted to make sure I wasn't offended about being some sort of green alien.
Oh, who cares?
And I was like, I'm all cool with it.
Yeah.
So there's a new one out?
Yes, you got to go look at it. It's all three of us.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's all three of us. If we're not driving in a car, it's a new one.
Okay, yeah. I've been so busy, I'm behind. I'll look at that tonight.
It's funny. You'll love it. It's
Yeah, Squirrel bait parodies. It's good. Cowpote jumps on a cow in a cape, in an American flag cape, and rides off.
And then we're all three in the fag car together, and they give me a cake. It's epic. And then I'm on my riding lawnmower, and the T-shirt says Squirrel bait on it. I didn't notice that till you told me that. So I've watched it 3 times. So it's epic. I'm on my lawnmower, and it says Squirrel bait parodies on there. So.
And he starts out as Al Bundy.
Yep.
It's great.
Is the lawnmower a green John Deere?
No, I don't know what it is. I have a snapper mower down, so I have a snapper.
Okay.
But it was epic. And Barham Exposure, the dearly departed, said that I guess he was like, yeah, like I'm mad that she did it. I'm happy she did it. I'm not mad. So he was all, because he did a short of me as well, putting sunglasses on. You know, my American sunglasses on. It's like, thanks, I appreciate it. You know. But
rest in peace, Barry.
Someone's just doing shorts like mad on Sarasota 10.
Yeah, that's that one guy. Yeah, we talked about him. That one guy sent me money. It's pretty hilarious. I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah.
But
I think I posted about 6 shorts yesterday.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't even know it was real. I thought it was a real guy until today.
Yeah, who was that singer dude?
The who?
The concert we went to.
Oh, Gary Allen.
Oh, okay.
And you guys need to go back and check out a couple of those videos. And I was sitting there watching that, and I swear to God, he looks just like Sarasota Tim up there on stage.
Oh, really?
It was scary. It was scary. I'm like, I was like, wow, this is weird. It looks just like him. Yeah, Gary Allen, the country music guy.
Okay.
Sarasota reminds me of like the school bully that grew up, that finally that got old or whatever.
Right.
Kind of what he looks like. He got his
you guys
his jarhead haircut, but he's never been in the military.
You want me to add in Marky Mark?
Sure.
All right, let me add in Marky Mark. Let's see if he's available. Here we go.
Oh, how much time you got left?
15, 20 minutes. He gets mad. Hang on a second. Let's see if we
before
get.
Napoleon comes in and tells you got to go.
Yeah, no shit. We all know about that behavior. Where in the hell did it go? There we go. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to call him right now. Boom, boom, all the lights. Here we go. Let's see.
Hello?
Yo, hang on a second. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? Marky Mark, you're with Scotty. You're with Beef Stew, Carl, and you. Welcome to the show.
Wow, everybody's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a big view.
Wow. Well, Stewie's probably going to just, take up all the time, all the airtime here. I've listened to him before on there, and he just keeps rambling on. He's one hothead New Yorker.
That's because Cowpote gets him talking.
That's right.
He usually listens.
So Scotty, who's Scotty?
St. Louis Scott.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
Doing good.
It's the real one, not KC being St. Louis Scott.
Live
St.
in
Louis
person.
Scott. Is he the one who's supposed to be down in Quartzsite or something?
Yeah, he's he's out west tooling around.
I'm in Laughlin now. I drove through Quartzsite today. Is this Old Man Nation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew you were out in the desert. I just didn't know where. So that's when I sent that message to you.
Right. I said, well, I'm not down there right now. But
yeah, I drove through Quartzsite today. I'm in Laughlin now.
Big town of Laughlin.
In the Tropicana parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
The scene of the crime was with Sarasota Timmy. I told him to go meet Tater.
Python said that's a poor man's Vegas.
In a way, it used to be okay, but it hasn't grown. Wife and I used to go there, and that Tropicana used to be called the Ramada. And
oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
And my parents used to go there too, but it doesn't grow. That side, no. I think the last place to be built was probably that the one down on the far end, away from everything else. It's more based towards kids and gambling and Harris or something like
circus
that.
Circus or Harris or circus. Well, they have that one big casino that it looks like a boat. I think that's been blocked off for a long time. That's been like
that's been down for a long time.
Did they tear it down or is it still up?
I believe it's still up.
Because we were there many years ago. It's a poor man. People go there to play golf. That's what they do. They go there to play golf, and it's. We were there. We drove down from Flagstaff one time for a day and played some dollar blackjack and whatever else, and had some fun. Drove back. So it's a.
I'm sitting here and I see the Tropicana, and then next to that is the Edgewater.
Yep.
Then the Aquarius. And then Riverside.
Because you go also across the river to Home Depot.
You should see the big steamboat is like directly across from the Tropicana, I think. Right on the river.
Like I say, I just pulled in here, paid my $15, unhooked my car, and then got the message from Cowpote, and that's all I've done so far.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can probably still pig out over there, aren't you? You can still go.
I'll be here all week.
So, Mark, give us an update on Tater. How was the Tater video? How was it? Did you like it or not? How was the Tater video?
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Mark.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought it just shows his everyday him just setting up his tent and everything like that. I enjoyed it. I was waiting for Blindvies to come out and blast it, but Blindvies is probably over at Costco with his food stamps over there right now. So, but I don't know. I listened to the whole thing. I thought it was okay. It was good.
Okay. Good. Well, we want to make sure it's up to the snuff of Blind Views, because if it's not good enough, he doesn't watch it. So you got to make sure. So.
Well, maybe he couldn't find anything wrong in it or something like that. Now, he did go back to drinking.
He did?
He said, I got there. He said, I fell off the wagon. And it's like, well, so what? Who cares? But, like I said, the worst people about getting onto you are ex-drinkers and ex-smokers.
Right.
So they're your worst enemy.
Beef Stew, you in the building? Beef Stew's still here. I think he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sure quiet.
Beef Stew.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, there he is.
I guess he doesn't. I mean, I don't know. Those New Yorkers are kind of strange, though. But I thought he'd be talking away.
Well, I wanted to give you your airtime. I didn't want your vajayjay to start entering.
Easy.
So are you? You're not from the same part of New York as New York Dan, are you?
Actually, I think I am.
Oh, really? So,
up until 10 years old, I was on Long Island. But then I lived in Fort Lauderdale after that.
Oh, okay. Fort Lauderdale. That's quite a ways away from New York. But you still have all the New York characteristics, I guess. So let me ask you this, Beef Stew. What is a ludnick? A ludnick, is that like a dumbass or something? Or retard? A ludnick. That's what you like to use. Yeah.
Yeah. You've never heard that term before?
No, that's a New Yorker thing. No, I wouldn't hear that. We don't hear that out here. Maybe Yellowhammer or something like that, but but no, I never heard that one before.
All right, yeah. So it's like
Is it
Like
Yiddish?
Tim. No, I don't think it's Yiddish. But I think, like I said, like Tim. Tim's a nudnik. New York Dan. New York Dan's a nudnik.
Yeah, but New York Dan's
When I was younger and I worked for Italians, they had a word for it. It was what they call them, ubats.
Or a putz. Or a putz.
Putz is Jewish. That's Yiddish.
I understand.
Yeah, I've heard of putz before.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So nudnik is like a putz.
Okay. All right. I kind of thought so, but I thought I'd ask. I never heard of it. So we're down here in sunny, balmy Arizona with temperatures in the 70s, and it should be by Saturday get up to 80 degrees. You can believe that.
I think
degrees here.
I think you and Scooter need to hook up and go over and see Tater. I think you need to walk up to him, and you two need to get together. The Huss is in January. You guys need to go see the Huss and go see other YouTubers walk around together. Be the view on the road. The view invades. That's you two guys need to get together. You're both retired, like everyone.
You aren't in the Tucson area, are you?
No, not that far. No.
Okay, yeah.
But I am quite ways away.
I just spent.
I'm not gonna dox myself like Carl did. He gave away his house number already. He says, "Oh, Mike's Tavern's just right over there on the other block over there." So I'm homing in on you on my Google Maps.
Yeah, come on over. We'll go have a tenderloin at Mike's Tavern.
They serve food there, huh?
Yeah, my next door neighbor's a big Green Bay Packers fan, and of course they played the Bears Sunday.
Yeah, that was some game.
Yeah,
out in the snow.
He's got like a man porch instead of a she shed. He's got his porch. It's all heated, and he's got 360-inch TVs, and all the boys come over and watch football every Sunday.
How dare you say she shed on this show? You can't say capitulated. You can't say she shed, and what else can you say? Epic. You can't say because Bear Exposure said so. Deal departed, right? You can't say those kind of things. You talked about me. Remember, he nicknamed us The View, and we love that. Don't we, Carl? Don't we? We love that.
Yeah, we love it. And we're getting more people on The View. We're getting guest stars and returning guests.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. This is the most ever been on here.
Yeah.
We need to get Thick and Rich on here.
Oh, the Thick and Rich? That'd be.
I don't think she's.
Morning. Get her on.
I will tell you, I tell the wife, I said, she does drive me crazy because she'll try to say something and then she says, well, I really don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I watch him, but I really don't know. Oh, that drives me up the wall. So,
yeah.
I do a shot every time she says anyway.
Yes, I agree. Anyways, yeah. Anyways.
Well, we all do have our little quirks. I know that.
Oh, that'd be a good video.
I do I do a lot of
Right.
That'd be fine if you watch my videos. That'd be a good drinking game. Mm-hmm. But Miss Vicky, that'd be a great. Watch her video. Record yourself watching her video, and every time she says, "What's the one that she says?"
Anyway,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway.
You gotta take a shot. You gotta take a shot. I'll get some moonshine or something, and I'll do a shot. And see how wasted I get after a 10-minute video.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, St. Louis Scott.
Yes, sir.
They say a 2-engine plane can fly with one engine. If it doesn't fall off right as you're taking off.
Right.
So if you were in a plane and the engine fell off and everybody on the plane is watching the engine fly away, what do you tell everybody?
Well, you probably don't have time to say anything to anybody.
Aren't you shitting your pants?
I wouldn't say anything.
I mean, we're trained for the engine to fail. We're not trained for the engine to fall off the airplane. I mean, it's basically uncontrollable at that point. You've ripped out all the hydraulic lines, which go to all the flight controls, and you're just you're done pretty much.
Isn't that basically what happened to the UPS jet, right?
Yep.
Cargo jet.
Yeah.
Well,
And the one before it.
that jet had a third engine, had one on the tail.
Okay.
And it is designed to fly on 2 of the 3.
Right.
But what I think what brought them down was probably a combination of flight control issues due to the hydraulic problems that the engine being torn off the airplane caused, and some of the shrapnel that came out of that engine went into the engine on the tail.
That's exactly what the guys. There's 2 guys that I listened to, my plane crash guys. They talked about that.
It's not designed to fly on 1 of 3, but it will fly on 2 of 3. Yeah. So I think that engine on the tail losing power, with all the crap going into the intake. They never had a chance.
Yeah, it was too
If
bad.
you look at the video, though, the airplane was still wings level,
Right.
as it left the ground and started climbing. So so they flew it to the ground. That's for sure. They did everything they could.
Right.
Just a horrible.
Yeah, that was horrible. Especially when this is it.
Yep.
Because you do realize that, but hey, you're too busy trying to control the plane too. So
Yeah, and there is a split second before, and this this has happened in the simulator before. There is a split second, there's or a second or 2 right before impact that there's nothing else you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And oh man, I can't even imagine. I've flown 25,000 hours in those things, and just awful. Golly.
Yep. Well, they don't want to bring everybody down on that note.
I didn't realize if it fell off. I'm just like they say, if you have an engine that goes out, you can still have one in.
Oh, out, yeah.
But I guess your engine still's got to be attached to the plane.
Correct. Yeah, and the engine can fail. It can be on fire. I mean, any countless number of issues that engine can have. But if it's still attached to the airplane, it'll still fly.
You know who we got to get on here is that one guy, the Crushing for Christ guy. Isn't that the one that turned down Sarasota Tim? What's his name? Is it Crushing for Christ? What's his name? The other guy? He turned down Sarasota Tim. What's his name?
No, I don't know.
He's made comments on the videos before that he wanted to call the show. Carl, you've talked to him before, I think. He's Crushing for Christ guy. He's the one that kind of turned down Sarasota Tim.
Oh, JJ, the guy that bought my house for me?
Yeah, JJ, yes.
I don't know. He's never really... I haven't talked to him on the phone.
Okay.
But, I don't know. He'd probably call the show. He's talked to Monty Python.
Right. Well,
same thing with who is it? Johnny Vegas.
Yes.
And New York Dan says he's talked on the phone to Johnny Vegas.
Okay, because I talked to New York Dan. I sent him an email. He emailed me back yesterday and said he'll try to come on the show. New York Dan did. He emailed me back.
I don't even think Johnny Vegas is a real person. I think he's a made-up person.
Oh no, he's real.
He's out there. You've seen the old videos of him when they were in Vegas and all, and you took him around.
I can't go back into the archives of Sarasota.
I know. His it's difficult. He does not categorize or do any of that, but you can maybe put it in the search and put Johnny Vegas in there, and it might come up. He's an older gentleman.
Right.
Yeah, he's just a regular dude. Wanted to meet Tim and.
Let me ask you a question. Then, if he's a real person. And the whole golf club thing, which again I think is all made up. I think this whole thing is invented. But okay, so so this guy, what's his name again? Johnny Vegas. That's his name, right? Johnny Vegas.
Yes.
So He's a regular guy.
His name's Johnny. His last name's not Vegas.
He's a regular guy. He's a regular, like a regular guy. You said, right?
Yeah.
Retired.
Okay. So, why all this time has gone by, has he just not got the golf clubs back? I mean, if it was me, and I really wanted those clubs back, I would have contacted the authorities. I would have contacted the police down there, wherever he is. I would have got a lawyer, something. I mean, like I said, the videos, there's proof of him having the clubs in videos on YouTube. So if this guy was, if this Johnny Vegas was a real guy, and he really, and these golf clubs were really his, he could have got them back. I don't know. Like I said, a normal person would have just got them back. This is the United States of America. We have a legal system.
Johnny Vegas told Life of Vibe that he didn't care.
Again. He told Life of Vibe.
It's all about.
Don't talk over each other. Don't talk over each other.
Listen, he told Life of Vibe. New York Dan talked to him. Why don't Johnny Vegas just put a video out? Why don't he just put a video out and say, listen, that's actually me. I'm the person. Because so far, all I've heard is this guy said this guy said that. Life and Vibe said this. New York Dan said that. And like I said, if he's a normal person like all of us are, think about any of us sitting here. If somebody took a piece of our property and we wanted it back a year later, how long has this been going on? A year, 2 years? How long has this whole Michigan been going on?
I can give you the story. I can give you the full story if you want to hear it.
Go ahead.
I really don't. But what I'm saying is, a normal person would have just got the clubs back right now. If this was an actual person, they would have actually contacted the Sarasota or Bradenton police and said, "This gentleman has my property.
Yeah, but see,
here's video proof of him having my property." And at some point, they would have had to send an officer to Tim's house and at least investigate. Wouldn't you say? Realistically speaking, wouldn't you say that's not reasonable?
You are putting him in your shoes and what you would do instead of you putting yourself in Johnny's shoes and know what
But you're telling me Johnny's a normal person. He's just a regular guy, right?
Johnny's but he's not like you. He's not like Cowpote. He's not like me.
Then you know what? Then they're Tim's clubs. Then he forfeited them.
He's already adversely possessing them, so yeah, they're Tim's clubs.
Exactly. I say, you know what? I say, God bless him.
Okay.
Give him good health.
Okay, Scotty. All right, everybody be quiet. Yeah. Scotty, I don't know the whole thing. Scooter, you have the floor. Don't interrupt him. Scooter, go.
I'll give you the Cliff's Notes version, and I watched all the videos when all that was going on. Tim came to Nevada, and Johnny had a bad shoulder, so he could not play any golf at all. But he still came down here to Laughlin, or maybe Tim went to Las Vegas. I can't remember. But Johnny he lended the clubs to Tim initially, and there is a video out there that like Life and Vibe, they all cite this one video clip where Tim says, "Johnny lent me these clubs." Tim actually says that. Okay, so they play golf. Johnny rides around with him in a cart because he can't play, and Tim and some other people out here that other characters in the story. They all played a bunch of golf. Then when they were all done, Tim with the clubs went back to Florida. So he took the clubs back to Florida. Johnny never said anything that I know of. He let the clubs go. Then Tim and JJ traveled together back out here to Laughlin. And by then, Johnny's shoulder was better, so Johnny could actually play some golf this second time Tim was out here. So the clubs are now back in Nevada again. And they play golf for a few days and do all their stuff. And then
who played golf?
Johnny actually played with Tim that second time out here.
So they shared clubs?
No, Johnny has another set.
Okay.
I think the set that Tim has is like a spare set that Johnny had.
Okay, continue.
because they did play golf together out of different bags, you know. So Tim had
that makes sense to me. Go ahead.
Now, when they finished up the second trip, you know, the trip that JJ came out here with them, Johnny knew it was the last round of golf that they were playing, and that Tim was going to be heading back to Florida the next day, and he let the clubs go again. You know, so my argument has always been, why didn't Johnny get the clubs back?
I'm going to tell you why he didn't.
After that last round of golf, and he knew Tim was going to be going. I
have the magic answer.
Tim was going back to Florida for the second time with the clubs. I got
the magic answer for you.
And Johnny let him go.
Yeah. You know why?
Because he gave the clubs to Tim.
Because listen, you sound normal. He gave the clubs to Tim. They were spare set. He didn't give a shit. He gave them to Tim. And then all this drama got made up by this whole dumpster fire surrounding Tim.
100% correct. I agree with that.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Good.
Perfect.
But at least I
know there's one other person out there that's normal.
When he went back out there with JJ, and then JJ left with his wife suddenly to go back, so Tim was still there, and so he met up with Johnny Vegas and two of Johnny Vegas's friends. Remember that?
Ask a question. Okay, stop right
and
there.
I
got to hear this. What were the names of Johnny Vegas's two friends? Because they got to have doozy names too. What are the names?
I have no idea. It was so long ago.
I don't remember. Yeah,
probably like Joey Bag of Donuts and Nicky Walnuts.
That's when it all just went south. I think his buddies told Johnny Vegas, "Hey man, this guy is a loser and he's conning you or something." I know something had to happen because, you know, they kind of pretty much dissed Tim after that. You know, Tim went around and they weren't still up. He was, you know, it was dark out. He called, nobody answered their phone, and they were just like, you know, ghosting him.
Like I said, I think Johnny Vegas just said, you know what? It's better to just ghost this guy, let him keep the clubs. I didn't want him anyway, and let's just peace out and get out of here.
Okay, gentlemen.
His buddies.
Gentlemen, so real quick, I do got to get going. We've been on for an hour 40 minutes. It's a long time. Anyways, Carl, I'm having a great time. It's been a good conversation. You've watched your language. I appreciate everybody who's been on the show today. Carl, any final thoughts on these golf clubs? Not going to cut you all loose. I appreciate every single one of you coming on the podcast. I appreciate it very, very much. All four of you. Carl, anything you want to say?
No, I don't. To be honest, if he's not pursuing his golf clubs back, it doesn't really matter.
True. Anyways, gentlemen, You guys, I appreciate you coming on Fearmongering Radio. I might do one on Friday, but I appreciate all four of you. Scotty, be careful out there in Arizona. If you go to Quartzsite, let us know. And Mark, thanks for coming on. Carl and Beef Stew, thanks for calling into the show. And Scott called in the show. So, gentlemen, it was a great show, and I appreciate all four of you very, very much coming on the audio podcast here. Okay, you guys?
All right, cool.
All right, you guys.
See you guys.
See y'all guys later.
Talk to you guys later.
There they go. There they go, guys. Perfect. Thank you very much. That was fun. That was a lot of people. That was a lot of fun. Remember the military and the Air Force, all the branches? We'd say the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Merchants, Coast Guard, Indian Uniform, the English of the country. 1 and 2. And we always talk about forgotten Vietnam. Balls the size of over oak trees. Man, when blue, don't shower in the shower, Penn State. No, you don't. Burn those colors to the ground. Don't drink and drive. Safe sex an issue to appropriate trench coat on. That's all we're asking. Thank you, baby girl. But let's finish out the last one for my baby girl here. And one more blues. Anyways, you guys, my name is Jeff. This is Fearmongering Radio. Thank you guys so much. Let's do one more for my baby girl. And the second, Squirrel Blues. I'll see you guys out. We're out. Here we go.
My baby girl got a squirrel in her eye. She says she's leaving, but she don't say why. Her YouTube playlist plays my goodbye. Love ain't love, it's a funny little thing, like a bird in a cage that just won't sing. Love ain't love, chase of hate, love, and fun. She posted a clip of me dancing alone. Called it Squirrel Bass Shuffle, now the world has known. The blues ain't private when your phone's your throne. She's got a smile that can break your day, but her thumbs down click makes the sky turn gray. Love, hate, love, it's a funny little thing, like a fish on a hook that don't feel the sting. Love, hate, love, it's a war never won, tugging the ropes of hate, love, and fun. Her comments are sharp, they cut like glass. Her memes got teeth, they bite too fast. But I'm just a squirrel in a digital cast. Love, hate, love, it's a funny little thing, like a bird in a cage that just won't sing. Love, hate, love, it's a circle we run, caught in the chase of hate, love, and fun.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out.